Regaining hope, health, and happiness. That's the mission of Medical Weight Loss Centers. And here with our very own personal success story is Caroline Gerwin. And this is a before picture of Caroline. That is way before she lost more than 100 pounds through a medically supervised program. And take a look at Caroline today. She's looking terrific, looking slim and trim. She's joined by Linda Armistead, who also lost more than 100 pounds on the program and has since been hired by Medical Weight Loss Centers. Welcome. It's great to have you both. Both of you have been on the show before. This is terrific.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Caroline, let's first talk about how many pounds have you actually lost?
108.
How did you do it?
Through Medical Weight Loss Centers. It's, you know, I've always struggled with my weight and been on every diet you can imagine, and I finally said that I just needed to find something that worked, and so I went to Medical Weight Loss Centers, and the program I found was very easy to, and the support staff that you got, the support you got from the staff was great.
And Linda, you also lost more than 100 pounds.
110 pounds.
And you are now on the team. You've been hired.
Yes.
So how does this all work? How does the program work?
Well, the beauty about Medical Weight Loss Centers is that we realize that being overweight and obese has to do with a chronic medical illness. It's due to abnormal body chemistry. It's not from lack of willpower or not enough exercise. So we get to the root of the illness, and that takes care of the symptoms, which is being overweight. So,
Caroline, what made you decide you really needed to lose the weight? Did doctors tell you that it was better for your health? What were they saying?
Well, they've been saying that for years, but I got to the point where it was just everything ached. You know, my joints all ached. I had developed asthma, so even walking up a flight of steps was really difficult. And I was on a bunch of different medications, and I just got tired of it all. I said, I have to do something. I can't do it anymore.
And so you found out about this Medical Weight Loss Center,
yeah.
And it was what you needed, the motivation.
It was. I found the program extremely easy to follow.
What about the food? I know that there's a certain type of food you have to eat. How does that taste?
It's not bad. I mean, it's very high protein, and so you have protein shakes and protein cereal and protein bars, and along with vegetables that you add, you know, your own vegetables, and I found it to be very easy, and the food was good. I mean, there were certain things that I liked better than others, and you just sort of stayed with the things that you like.
Absolutely. Linda, what were her numbers like?
when Caroline first came into us, she had asthma, hypertension, heart disease, sleep apnea, acid reflux. She was now been taking off of 4 of her medications.
Congratulations.
Yes, she's only on less than half a dose of 1 blood pressure medicine. She no longer has to take an inhaler. She's able to work out at a gym, doing cardio, weightlifting up to 4 times a week. She's really done fabulously.
We should mention that you are a registered nurse.
Yes.
And this is a medically supervised program.
Absolutely.
What does that all mean?
I think that really means everything to me, and that's what originally drew me to the program, is that we're checking people's lab work, we do EKGs, we want people to get well from the inside out, and that's really what it's all about, because if you're only taking care of the symptoms of obesity, you will always gain the weight back.
All right, so you've lost 108 pounds, Caroline. How do you feel right now? What's your energy level like?
Oh, it's 10 times more than it was before. I mean, I am able to, you know, just working around the house, work out in the yard, do things with the kids. I go to the gym. I could never have gone to the gym like I do now.
Really? What were you doing for exercise prior to this?
I would try to be active and try to, you know, walk and do that kind of thing, but I never, I hadn't for a long time been to a gym or really done a formal kind of training or program.
And now you're doing that. Now, what's the biggest challenge do you find, Linda, for most of the clients?
I think the biggest challenge is initially making the decision to go. Most people have tried everything. I know Caroline and I have tried everything, and we didn't want to have one more failure. But I think if you come to one of our daily free seminars, you see that weight loss management, that's all that we do. Medical weight loss management, that's what we specialize in.
And so what should people expect when they come in that first day?
Well, when you first come in, you're going to meet with a medical assistant. They're going to check your blood pressure and pulse. You are going to see one of the physician assistants, get a full head-to-toe body assessment. We check lab work, EKGs, and we come up with a plan that's specific for you and your body chemistry.
And how often do you have to go to the center?
You come once a week. You come for counseling and checkups. It's really a great, great program, and I know that I'm happier and healthier because of it, and I know I'm going to live longer because of it.
Caroline, how many more pounds do you want to lose?
I'd like to lose about 20 more.
And why the 20 more pounds? You look great already, but is there
thanks.
a reason why you wanted to lose 20 more pounds?
Just to get down just a little bit smaller than I am now. I still have my stomach is bigger than I want it to be, and then I would get down at 20 pounds. I should be at about a 25% BMI. So
that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's what you're looking at is your BMI. How many dress sizes do you think you have actually dropped?
Well, I started in a size 26, and now I'm down to a 12, 14.
That's amazing. Now, is the success story always like this, Linda?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. At Medical Weight Loss Centers, we have helped over 8,000 patients since 2006 achieve success. And like I said, medical weight loss management, that's all that we do. So this is what we see every day.
And you have free seminars?
Every single day there's a free seminar. You could either call or just show up and we can go over the program with you.
Okay. Now, I'm sure there are days that are very challenging, Caroline. So how did you overcome those days when you had to say to yourself, I got to keep going?
You know, there's always going to be a challenge out there, and some days are more challenging than others, but I think that through the support staff at the Medical Weight Loss Center and some of the strategies that they teach you, it has become much easier. I know that when I go out to dinner now, it's about the company that I'm with, not about the food that I'm eating. And so to sit there and have a diet soda or to eat a salad when everybody else is eating things that are not good for me, it's become much easier.
And I'm sure the reaction has been so positive from your friends. They're probably looking at it just like, wow, how'd you do that?
Yeah, yeah. And it's been much faster than I thought it originally was, you know, so that's always helped.
Excellent. Now, if you want to get in touch with someone at Medical Weight Loss Centers to find out more information, all you have to do is take a look at the number right there. It's 203-468-9200.
Yes.
Linda, Caroline, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Coming up next, we'll talk with the author of a new culinary novel for kids called Stir It Up, and we'll try out one of the recipes with help from a teen chef when Connecticut Style returns.